Down, bitch.
Have anything valuable?
Ammo? Advanced, goddammit. Never resist. Even if I don't want the shotgun shells, each pick. Yeah, even if I don't want. Nothing useful. Oh no, breadstick. The L key might come in handy. I know I've got to be doing this on a mission. Yet again, I've got sidetracked. But you know me. Like David said the other night. We get sidetracked very easy, especially in a Fallout game or, you know, I know it's a Fallout, but a Fallout style game, you will get sodding sidetracked. And that's happened. I've got sidetracked. That's not worth, but I'll take a hat. Just for fun. That's the star map. Okay, so where's my inventory? Move 2 minutes jump height. Yeah, right. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be worth anything, but it might be, you know. Red grenades will come in very useful. At 5% resistance. Probably want them. Yeah, so this is basically classed as aid, so it's all your food. Okay, so we're back. Back at the, still at the base, and obviously I have to have a mission hanging over me. Crap. So if you hit the back, they go boom.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
You're mine. Oh, great. We got a magician here.
You get out of the bloody way, companions.
Come out, wherever you are.
Mama. I don't even know if that is used. Oh yeah, as you can see.
Where do I find
Crap.
Show me what you got.
I need help.
Coming.
I'll be okay.
Oh, I'm hit.
I'm going for it. You're going to pay for that.
That's what you're supposed to do. I shall take this
Oh,
helmet.
come on. That's not even fair.
What's the... Ah, it's the helmet. Okay, I don't want that.
I don't have time for this game.
Problem is, I hear the barks. But I don't know exactly.
Wait, what was that? That, I guess. Something's out there.
Dead. That's the problem if you play it. Play it stealth. Kind of play it stealthily. It sort of works. Ba-bing. Problem, you get lost. You do get lost. Get the amp. Get 6.5 ammo. Common manufacture component for crafting. I know you're probably thinking, well, you've spent ages just trawling through this. Why are you doing this? Yeah, it's like, why are you doing this? But I'm getting XP.
What? They were right there.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Get up.
Enough, Kate. Let's do this.
I don't even need a gun.
Not really bothered about the weapons.
Take her down.
Definitely taking the ammo.
Damn it. Lost them.
You nearly got shot. God damn. Getting just
Waste of time.
this is the way I was in Fallout. I was very sort of like kind of cautious.
Here we go. Take cover. Take this girl down. Keep your heads down. Not worth it. Come on. Fall back and take him down.
This dude I want.
Heavy fire over here. No mercy.
When I hit the back.
Let's do this.
Fire over here.
Get down, asshole. some of the stuff, yeah, he's not. Weapons aren't probably worth it yet. I say any of the ammo I will take. Gun kicked ass against them. I still haven't done the main quest. I know I haven't. Didn't mean to lock you out. Your ground plan. Buy bag and some of the stuff. Like I said, you just literally trying to sort of just loot. Breadstick. Weapon. What you got? Your gun? Yeah, I'll take you. Really want you, but I'll take you to sell you. Something in there. I want to know how to get my lockpick skill up. Actually, speaking of which, have I got a skill point? I have. Chemistry, medicine. See, the combat would be good. But it's more like what my lockpicking skill, boxing, fitness, stealth isn't so bad. I prefer stealth, but pain tolerance, gymnastics, environmental, energy weapon dissipation, cellular regeneration. What's that? Spend some more. Physical to unlock. Alright, okay, so that basically cellular regeneration might come in handy eventually. Where is my lock picking skills? Security, advanced locks. Obviously I can't do that lock because I don't have the skill point for it. Okay, well I might need to come back here at some point, so I imagine we will be back here. And the enemies will end up bloody spawning, what's the bet? Check, there's no more ammo around. I mean, I am loving this game. Obviously I've got to work, you know, I'm working out ammo and all that situation. That's a cuttable wall. I know this can sound stupid. You know, as stupid as that sounded, it actually worked. I mean, that worked like hell. Worked great. Okay, so note to self: if you see an emergency cuttable wall, you can actually cut it. I could take all the weapons, give it all, you know, I could basically cred this crap out of this. You know that, right? You know that, I know that, and how the shit do I get out of here? While the area's been fun, this is what I mean about getting lost and trying to get out of places. I've been... Yeah, can I actually... Oh, that's a cell key. This is what I wanted. Is that you? Where's a pistol? Might work. Combat knife might be worth a cred steel, storage checklist. Bottom has proper security, no unauthorized. Combat assault is combat knife. So is that advanced? I mean, it's 11mm ammo, fire rate, mass free, worth a chunk of value. Only 25 mag on it though. They might be worth a credit case. Yeah, they might be worth a quick set you because your crafting component. You're actually worth anything, but that was worth a look. Coming back past. Let's get the hell out of here. But this place has been interesting. Lo and behold, I set shit off. Oh god. I set shit off. Originally in motion by a mine. You know I'm going over there. A chunk of hematite, something mineable. That's cool. You know stuff is going to get checked out.
It's so damn hot. The sweat is starting to pool in my boots.
We do have projection regen. Don't understand what the no direct path scene thing is. I mean, we're gonna have to go mining at some point. There's a cave over there. Ooh, why you do this to me, game? You are literally sidetracking me here. That's fine. I wanted a bit more planetary exploration. Definitely get some lead, valuable for crafting. So there is a cave. Like, that way? You know me. I am gonna check. Ooh, abandoned mines. You know. Goddamn game, you always do this to me. Station. I doubt this is gonna be. I wish there was a quick way to get your inventory on. I haven't got any ammo for the advanced A99. I'm probably gonna get rid of that. I have 120 rounds for the laser. That's 44. So I might actually, let's put that in there. That's probably one of mine. I mean, the Coachman's a shotgun. Combat knife will probably end up getting sold. And that's an epic weapon, but see, I'm used to the. I'm used to Fallout, how Fallout does things, so this is, like I said, I'm still learning stuff. Enjoying stuff. Still very much learning. I knew.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
I had a feeling as soon as we come to the fracking station that I knew we were going to be alone. If you try and hit the back like it did before, it managed to just go. I mean, that's quite far to go. Like an SPMT. This is where I need a sniper rifle. Gun pop. Anything useful? You are useful. Should turn it. Okay. I might need to be checking some storage containers. Now I know they can be opened. I mean, I could cause an absolute, yeah, red barrels. You're gonna give me them? I'm gonna shoot them. Axis crafting. I mean, that's cool. Are you like, get in here? Come on.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Bye-bye.
Get in. Get in. Pathing still, I would say pathing needs to improve. But I, you've got to push your bloody companion. Anything actually useful here? Weight training. Okay. Cooking station. Clothes for remodeling. It's just level of detail in some stuff. Set the coolant, because that's going to be worth for craft. How is my inventory looking in terms of carry capacity? 125 out of 145. I actually don't even know where she's gone. Okay, so I want to go down into the fracking bit where we're before. Because I know there's going to be baddies down there. don't even know where my companion has gone. If you actually sprint as well. That's actually helpful. Yeah, I don't know where she's gone. Oh, she's there. You took your time getting back to me. I mean, honestly, I could do screenshots and... I mean, I could check out photo mode. I mean, that is actually quite cool that you can... Yeah. That's cool. You know, you put filter on. And then... kind of... You can actually put them into a pause. So again, just like... Do orbital cam. Selfie cam. Nah, I prefer free cam. It's actually... interesting that, you know, you can do stuff like that. You know, you do all your factions. Obviously, you do your branded stuff. I mean, which would be great for a... like... for a thumbnail. You know, do something like that. Toggle menu. I kind of like that. Then you take a photograph. And then, obviously, when it allows me to do it, you have to double mode it. You know, you can do that. Hide the UI. And take, you know, screenshots. Which, yeah. For people that like photographs, danger exploitative. Okay. I don't know if that's actually worth anything, but I don't want to be picking up just random crap. What I actually want, you know, is useful stuff. Spaceship engine. Yeah, let's take that and that. Is that all that was down here? Really? Is that it? Oh well. There is more to explore, obviously. What I'm going to do is quickly fast travel back to my ship.
So, where to next?
Is she even with me? Yeah. And then we're gonna go and carry on with the quest. But there are other places I will want to visit. Yeah, that cave kind of sounds interesting. The fracking site we've already been. You know, we have the mines. That's just
That outfit protect against lasers too? If not, you might want to take a step back.
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
5 figures.
They'll cause plenty of
5
havoc if left
figures?
unchecked.
5?
Need some work done?
Fine. Do it.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
yeah. You probably don't have anything. It's expensive. That's a nice ship, but it's more. Not shielded, it's a 2 crew, 16 light years, not really. My ship is probably more combat ready. I mean, that's got 200 cargo capacity. That's got a lot of more cargo capacity. That's a hauler. Which I could see us getting into the hauling runs. If I'm honest, that thing's nice. Yeah, if I could afford that, that would be nice. Yeah, I can see us.
Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Yeah, I can see us doing.
Sorry, we've got a backlog.
I actually
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning. Take care of your ship. Could end up costing you otherwise. I thought it was just a couple of nests. Take care of your ship.
Okay.
Could end up costing.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Hurry up. I mean, the sound design, that's it. Sound design, running through stuff like that
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
is awesome.
If you see any trouble, you let us know. Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me. Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon. Be seeing you around.
Watch out. Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
We can actually, like, yeah, talk to people.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask. Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Of course, I may be biased as a Red Devil myself, and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. It put a stop to any and all Xeno warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program. Still do, technically. I'm a naval commander, but they've got me here pushing pencils ever since the Red Devils disbanded. I pull double duty, aiding in recruitment and serving as the Sidonia security chief, representing the UC. If you ask me, though, nothing's been the same since the Red Devils' glory days. All the goddamn time. It's been about 20 years, but every time a new recruit crosses my desk, I size them up and wonder if they have what it takes to be a Red Devil. I'd give my left thumb to recruit fresh devils again. But it'd take nothing short of a miracle to convince the top brass to reinstate the program. It's small, it's dusty, it's old, but it's home. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else. Have yourself a good one.
I don't know why she's there. She takes off her suit, whereas...
Sorry? What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock?
141 hours. 141 hours? 142 hours without incident. Those mission boards, we can basically destroy Crimson Fleet. Yeah, you can basically just... Basically bounty hunting, which is interesting. Crackers will self a clearance kiosk. If you have a bounty, anyone set a system, don't worry, for a small convenience fee, we'll clear that up. So that's going to be okay. That's going to be a fun thing.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks. It's not easy living inside all that.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long? Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go.
Seriously?
You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
Great! What can the League of Independent Settlers do for you today? Or, as I like to say, how can I help make today your very best day?
So basically,
we help people.
This guy,
We get folks set up and able to
you
start
need to
new
talk
lives
to
in new places,
quickly.
free of governmental. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits? That's terrific, because I have this stack of papers here. These are just the most recent. Everywhere I go, people are really excited. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me.
no, you're doing paperwork.
Although, I wouldn't mind the help. Fantastic! That's exactly the... We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people. I don't suppose you possess either. You know, I can tell that you do. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about one. Excellent! Whoops! Nearly forgot.
Stay.
So,
Always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks. God,
Damage control propulsion specialist.
Been serving drinks here for over 40. Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more he could ask. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing.
Seriously.
But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems.
Your companion can speak on your behalf. What will they say is written next to their name.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone
I
always
like
does.
her.
Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. Yeah, I get your point. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last
Gotcha.
time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Just singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
And we've now got to go to Venus.
You're a Deimos employee.
To Venus?
Sorry, Tia. I'll bring it up again at the next meeting. But I doubt anything's... Particle detonations included.
Sure, go ahead.
You're actually gonna... I don't know.
Maybe another time.
Everything would just... If you notice any operates existing.
Yeah, so we need, obviously, to go to...
Miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Venus?
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
I'd give anything for a transfer to another enhanced office. Somewhere more white collar would be. You'd be surprised, I think. There are many dangerous jobs on Mars. Mine. Therefore, it stands to reason the work being done here at this enhanced branch may not be as... Certainly. Let's...
Alright, so you can... The enhance is basically just... like... exchanging bits.
Goodbye.
It's basically to change your appearance.
Stay away from the 6th circle unless you're a minor. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything.
Like medical...
Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to...
No?
Well, that's a relief. So, what? Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my... I know it's my job to help people, and I love to... I'm Dr. Flynn. What? Okay, one moment. All right. Whatever you're worried about. Stay healthy.
Okay, hello. Hey.
Personal protection spaces. This is a UC exchange.
I got a little bit of everything.
Have you?
Hello, welcome to the city. I've got a little update, but that's because I try to provide. Do I have any good deals, you say? Friendo, my prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away. For example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring?
Let's see what you got in stock then. Because there's a couple of things I want to actually sell. I don't really want that either. Alright, so I need 6.5, 7.7, and 27, and that. What ammo have I got? 27. What do I need for freaking 5? I basically don't want any of that. Have I got anything on me that I could really get rid of? I mean, I've got the constellation part, but the mirrored space trader actually. What I've got on now offers me 10 airborne, 20 radiation. It's a basic boost pack. Resource hauler resources were 25% less. I kind of want to go with the rad. But I kind of don't, 'cause I kind of want to go with... Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Great, vendors run out credits. That. That gives me 35, but minus 10 airborne. Gives me 10 rad.
See you later, friendo.
I'll come back in a minute. Do I need ammo? I want that. That.
You looking for deals on? Just a reminder.
What do you got ammo wise? You got 27 cal. I'm not actually gonna buy that much. I'm actually gonna buy a 100 AU laser cartridge. $50 AU. 50 a year.
Hey, catch you on the flip side.
Maybe I should switch from terror brew to tranquility. Less caffeine, more herbs.
I mean, the environment's here. What are you following? Crazy thing. Alright, man, level P1, P2.
Small gathering of Sanctum Universum faithful listen to hear their founder, but some passerby.
This is residential area? I'll do. Do that. Do that. I need 4. And do that. And do that.
Easy money. I believe this is where the city's governor lives. I don't think we've been invited here, so perhaps we should leave.
Hey, I'm ransacking stuff, love. If the dude's got anything worth it, use that on Nick. Now I'm gonna be nosy. Of course I'm gonna be nosy. That doesn't line up. It's kind of annoying. That does. Small. There you go. Let's have a nosy, shall we? Just want to thank extend our gratitude for seeing mutual interest kept. Governor. You know, some cost repairs to the house and recently dipping down to Mars change for contractors. It's been extended. Neon. Abandoned Condor. Rough draft. I don't know anything else I can take now. Can't get through the door. Did you pick? Credit sticks.
Only 1 point. Bye for now.
Yep. Get out of the way. Cow. I like companions, you know what I mean, but man, they get nowhere. I don't know what I was hoping to find there, you know. It was just something fun to do. Anything worth taking? Always looking for crafting.
Not a lot of kids here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun. Hey, who are you? Nice to meet you. I hope you like it more than I do here. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers in Taye. Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She's been that way since my dad died. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? Maybe talking to her would help? I don't... Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because but also, there's almost no kids here either. So instead, we learn remotely. Like, my friend Renee is fun. See you around.
Okay, so I'm just looking around right now.
Do you ever get songs stuck in your head? Sometimes I have to make up my own songs just to get rid of them. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so... See? Now we're friends. Anyway, what? Not really. I mean, there's Taye. There aren't many kids on Mars, but I wish there were more kids. That's okay, I guess. But maybe it would. I think I used to. Bye!
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums?
So
you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
You see, I'm just checking around for stuff. Because you never know what you might
Ever been to Aquila? Those
find.
security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Hello?
Damn it! Didn't mean to go out here, I don't think. So, this is like...
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unless maybe you could help me out with a job.
Okay.
Great! I promise. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do... I've got a plan for
Alright. Go on, tell me.
Glad you... First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields, so I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One step, I need to know I can trust you with it. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing.
Good work, bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Hey, stick to targets that shoot back, okay?
Well, I'm mining. Well, I'm trying to mine, but you...
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Why the hell she got a weapon out?
Tampering with a certified Deimos mining robot is forbidden. I would not recommend it, unless you wish to test my defensive capabilities.
Not really.
Hello, stranger. I can make general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to an. All news and information has been supplied. I also have been programmed with... Don't forget, this month's target goals have been... Good thing you do not work here. Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos. Then my instructions are to sit here, do not...
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level, doesn't mean it's not secure.
Report any injuries I may cause to my supervisor.
This is where you get pilots.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Where did Matey Boy go? I was talking to him. Oh well. That's some alright now, just
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
there is a community center on level 1.
Used to think I was Vanguard material until I discovered that space travel turns my
Oh well. So let's go back to the ship. And here is my lovely. Yep.
Captain, greetings.
Where is my cargo? There. See if I can store. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom, isn't it? Navigation console. You can actually use a bed to sleep, okay. I wanted storage, but I'll need to redo my storage. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here. Obviously, thank you for joining me. Obviously, don't forget that the episodes have been split. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more Starfield. And I shall see you next time where we head to Venus. So until then, goodbye for now.